Well, I'm here to weigh in on the George Bush Sr. funeral envelope saga that seems to just be flooding the internet. I don't believe a lot of what everybody else says. I got my own ideas about things, but one thing I don't believe it is I don't believe it's indictments or either notice of indictments. I think if it was an indictment, it would be bigger than a little envelope. And number two, if it was a warning of upcoming indictments, that would give everybody time to bleach the servers, throw everything in the ocean, shred the pictures, and we'd be back to nothing. So I believe it's a lot more sinister. Now, one thing everybody realizes is that Jimmy Carter didn't get an envelope. Well, I know exactly what that is. Jimmy's a doofus. The rest of these folks are criminals. Jimmy, when he was president, before he was president, and since he's been president, all he's ever been accused of is being a doofus. But the rest of these folks have always had all this stuff tied to them, all this criminal element and shady dealings. So, I think that's got a lot to do with it. If everybody got the same envelope, one thing in it could have been a get out of jail card. I think they all might need that in the future. It could have been a picture of George Sr., saying, "I am your father," kind of like Darth Vader. Because ever since Bush Sr. and Clinton and Bush Jr. and Obama and all this mess, it's all been the same shenanigan. For over 30 years, it's just been the same bunch of foolishness. And I think that's, highly possible that he might be the father of them all. If it was something different, George Jr., he could have gotten pictures of his daddy on the grassy knoll. Or better still, maybe pictures of his daddy dancing on the tabletops at Jack Ruby's nightclub. I mean, that kind of goes together. I don't think that surprises anybody. Some people say they read Laura's lips and she was saying something like, "Is this true?" or "What's this?" or whatever, and George Jr. just, nodded or either said yes. Now, if that's true, I can tell you exactly what that is. That was a note in there that said, "Hey, George, cat's out of the bag. We know Cheney was really president and you were just a front man." Well, can't argue with that. That's probably the truth. It could have been, with Hillary, it could have been a Christmas card from Monica. Joe Biden, probably a reminder from his dentist. I mean, look at them choppers. I mean, what can I say? The list is endless to what this stuff could be. I think that if only the women got them. Now, there you go. They said that just women got them. I tell you what that could have been. That could have been coupons. Or either directions to the cemetery since the husbands wouldn't ask. Like I said, the list is endless. And but I believe it's sinister. I believe it's something sinister like what I mentioned. And I don't know if the truth will ever come out. But maybe one of these days we'll really know what was in those envelopes. And there you have it.